28 by Zach Bryan is going to be played in standard tuning, and it's a pretty approachable song for beginner guitars because it is centered around pretty standard chords with the exception of the intro and the verses, which is kind of a non-traditional chord, but it should be a familiar chord shape. What we're going to do is we're going to make a C-shaped chord, but we're going to begin it on the 5th fret of the 5th string. So I've got my ring finger on the 5-string 5th fret, my second finger on the 4-string 4th fret, I've got an open 3-string, I've got my first finger on the 2-string 3 fret, you'll have an open 1-string. Now with your thumb, I would reach around and at the very least mute this lowest 6th string so that as you get into a strum, you're not hitting that low 6th string. And if at all possible, try to fret that 6th string 3 fret with your thumb, because that will come in handy to fleshing out this chord, making it sound a little bit fuller as you get later into the song. But I'm not certain that Zach Bryan is fretting that note there. It sounds good if you can. All right, so this C shape, the verse is going to be basically taking this C shape and playing it right here with your pinky down on the 4-string 5 fret. So put your pinky down on the 4-string 5 fret and leave your second finger still fretting the 4-string 4 fret. You'll strum from the 5-string down, and then your next movement would be to just lift your pinky finger. And your strumming pattern here is kind of like a down, down, up. And then same thing, and now we're going to move our ring and second fingers down a set of strings. We're going to leave our first finger where it is on the 2-string 3 fret, but move your ring finger down to the 4-string 5 fret and your second finger down to the 3-string 4 fret. And you'll strum just the 4, 3, and 2 strings, like a down, down, up, up. And then put your pinky finger down on the 3-string 5 fret and just go like down, down, down. And then that repeats. That's the entire verse. Once you get this thing going, this is the strum that you want to feel. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's kind of a waltz. It's in 3. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. And so also, so I was mentioning this thumb on the 6-string 3 fret earlier. It just kind of gives you an extra note of a drone there. So that's the verse. Whenever you get to the chorus, the chords will change a little bit. You're going to have an E minor. You're going to have an open 6th string. You're going to have your second finger on the 5-string 2 fret. Ring finger on the 4-string 2 fret. Open 3, open 2, open 1. The second chord is a D. Now Zach Bryan looks like he's just playing a standard D chord right here, but the bass is moving to the F sharp, emphasizing the F sharp. So I would make a D chord where you can, especially if you're just doing it solo acoustic, where you can also emphasize that D sharp. So make a standard D chord, open 4-string, first finger on the 3-string 2 fret, ring finger on the 2-string 3 fret, second finger on the 1-string 2 fret. Then if you can reach around and grab with your thumb the 6-string 2 fret, do it that way. That way you've got that movement that the bass is doing. The third chord is going to be a G chord. So I've got my ring finger on the 6-string 3 fret, your first finger goes on the 5-string 2 fret, open 4, open 3, and then I've got my ring finger on the 2-string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 1-string 3 fret, and then a C chord. Zach Bryan is playing this C chord just as a standard C chord as your ring finger on the 5-string 3 fret, second finger on the 4-string 2 fret, open 3, first finger on the 2-string 1 fret, open 1. So you can play it that way, or I think it feels good to walk up to that C chord because the bass is moving there as well. The bass is going. So if out of the G chord, instead of just moving to the full-blown C, if you would rather hammer on with your first finger to that 5-string 2 fret, G, hammer, and then just pull up into that C chord. I'm playing it as a C add 9 by just putting my second finger on the 5-string 3 fret, leaving my pinky and first fingers in position from the G. And you don't even have to hammer on that note. Just emphasize the third of the chord. Emphasize that B into the C, and that provides that kind of walking fashion. And then it just repeats. E minor to the D, to the G, to the C, E minor, D, G. That's Anxiety by Jason Isbell. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So after the chorus, it just goes back into that intro, and back into another chorus, and it rounds on that the whole song. Really catchy song, really approachable for a beginner guitarist. So those are the chords and the movements to 28 by Zach Bryan. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.